Got a lot to do today, including meal prepping, so come on along with us and we'll show you what we're doing. Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back, everybody, to Loving It on Keto. Yes, I'm a lemon girl today. Got my lemon earrings on, got all the lemons. I just thought it was a cute little shirt. We have got a ton of stuff to do today because we're packing, doing laundry, got to go to the grocery store, buy the food that I am meal prepping today, you guys, and I will take you guys along with us. But before we do that, we're going to share everything that we had to eat yesterday that was perfectly keto. Yes, it was. I am super excited reading comments about a lot of people that are going to do the Keto Mojo fasting and all of the good things we're going to do for August. It looks like a lot of my stuff that I ordered is coming Saturday, which that's when we're leaving, so we may have to drive home to get it. We're only going to be about an hour away up the road, so we may do that because I want to get started right on the 1st for doing this. It will probably be the 2nd for you guys, but it'll be the 1st for us, and hopefully it comes when Amazon says it is. But our computer said that we've got some things scheduled for tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. I really am, because it can uncover some things that we may not even realize is happening with us. Insulin resistance, our glucose spikes, all of those things, which is a great tool to have. And we want to share that with everybody. So I ordered a scale for our Vita as well. So I have no excuse not to weigh too. And then I've got to get a little notebook and start writing everything down as well, because Harry's going to be using the computer most of the time. So I can log it or track it into a spreadsheet, maybe online on my phone when he is busy editing. And I'm watching Paramount Plus in our Vita. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No.
Well, you're not going to watch Star Trek without me.
I know. I'm not allowed. I can watch my YouTube channels, but I'm not allowed to watch Star Trek without Harry. Anyway, you guys, what did we have to eat yesterday that was perfectly keto? I made leftovers. I made a delicious 3-egg omelet with that beef chili, cheese, sour cream. It was heaven. It tasted delicious. Leftovers are really good to put in omelets. Yes, they are. Leftover vegetables, leftover meats, right? A little bit of cheese if you like cheese, if you can have cheese or dairy, but they don't need cheese or dairy either to make it a delicious meal. Also, we had our creamy chicken cauliflower casserole, the rest of that, which was absolutely delicious. And we had chocolate toffee keto chow ice cream last night. Yes, we did. We had collagen, heavy cream powder, and MCT oil powder. So we had a total of 20 grams of carbs on the nose. Yes, we did. 86 grams of fat, 107 grams of protein, and a total of 1,314 calories. Don't let me forget, Harry, we have steak we need to eat. So we've got steak for leftovers today. You guys.
Well, that's fine with me.
I know. There's nothing wrong with steak. And steak is great chopped up in an omelet as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, what did we weigh in today? I dropped 0.2 of a pound to 181. Harry dropped 0.2 of a pound to 175 too. The water weight from his midnight pork rind run with Sally Girl. Man, she hears a bag rustling and she comes a running because she knows she gets pork rind. Say it too loud. She's taking a little puppy nap. Hey, you guys. I want to give a special shout out to a special lady. Her name is Janet E. And it is her birthday today. Happy birthday, Janet E.
Happy birthday.
Her daughter, Jennifer, sent me a little note, told me a little bit about you, shared some pictures with me, and you have been in the nursing
profession.
For over 22 years, and you've been doing one-on-one with special patients such as with the big virus, and we truly appreciate your service and your help in the health industry during this time, because it's a dangerous time for everybody. And to know that you gave great loving care to patients warms our heart. Here you have 2 dogs too, one named Daisy and one named Lily. And Lily was my most favorite. We had a Rottweiler named Lily that was the sweetest dog ever. Now the picture your daughter shared with us is of a tan dog. You need to tell me, is that Daisy or Lily? Anyway, we want to wish you a very, very, very happy birthday, Janet. Hey everybody, I have got to meal prep today, and I think I want to take my little red blender that I got of my stand mixer that I got from ACEKOOL. And by the way, you guys, they have them back in stock. We have the information down in the description below, the different colors that are available, the pricing on the different colors, but there's a 20% off coupon. If you are in need of a stand mixer, please go there and order one, because we love our little, I call it the little red mixer versus my big red mixer. I'm taking it with me in our Vita, and I'm gonna make bread in my oven for the first time, and I'll share that. But I think I'm gonna do the mix in a baggie, pre-measured, of what I put in beforehand and then what I put in after I get my stiff peaks, just to make it easier than taking a whole bunch of containers.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and make bread, and then I've got some things I want to prep ahead of time so I can make things easier for me in our Vita when we go camping. So I'm gonna bring everybody along. We're gonna go, Harry begged me to go have Arbuckle's coffee, and I don't wanna have leftovers because we're leaving. So yes, we're gonna go have breakfast and we'll share with everybody. He's all excited. Yes, he is. And then I'll take you guys to Bash's and share what we buy to meal prep today with to take camping this weekend. So you guys stay tuned for the next segment. Hey you guys, we are at Joe's, and I ordered 3 poached eggs and some bacon. Harry ordered a hamburger patty and poached eggs. Oops, bacon. Come back to me. They make beautiful bacon. They really do. Look at that. Woo, woo. Yep. Yeah. But you guys, I want to learn how to make poached eggs, and I make a mess. They show you how to swirl it and do all the special stuff. I bought an egg poacher pan, and I'm going to share that with everybody when I finally get it, because I love poached eggs, but I make a big fat mess every time I try to poach one. So you guys, we've got to eat now, and then I'll take you guys to Bash's with us when I buy everything we're prepping for our food in our Vita this weekend. Hey everybody, we're at Bash's, and I am buying food to take with us in our Vita. So let's get shopping. I think I want to get more pork rinds, because somebody ate mine. So let's go this way first, Harry, and then we'll get some eggs. Who would have did that? I know, man. Who would have?
Hold on.
Big huge thing of bacon.
Yeah. Just do 2 big pans full of it.
Want to do 2? That's a lot of bacon. Let's just take 1.
All right.
We're gonna be gone 3 days. Don't you think? Or should I get 2?
Get 2.
Get 2, he said. Get 2.
Yep.
I got 2. And this is the Farmland Applewood Thick Cut Smoked, $12.99 now. Man, let's get a dozen eggs, because Chalice took my container. She's gonna do something with it. She says she's gonna do something with it. I don't know what that. I don't know what do something with it means. It's kind of scary. Here. Grass-fed, cage-free, on sale $4.79.
Well, you can look through it, it's clear.
I know, that's what I'm doing. Some of the eggs are too tall.
Too tall?
Yeah, he doesn't size
Maybe
them.
they were laid by very thin,
Chicken.
Yeah.
Let's go see if they have pork rinds. Ooh, vanilla cherry.
This is a good one. Blue's a good one.
Okay, there we go. Harry likes his caffeinated ice drinks. Let's go see if they have any Mission pork rinds, Harry. They better, for snacks. Ooh, look, a new flavor I've never seen.
Yeah. What's in it?
Queso. Queso, fried. Let me see. Less than 1 gram of carb for a half ounce. I'm gonna try these.
Okay.
For just deliciousness.
Yeah.
For a snack, for fun.
Yeah.
I'll get 2. That's a new flavor for us.
Yeah.
Queso.
Yeah.
Cheesy
Yeah.
goodness.
Just.
And you and Sally better not be up at midnight in Arvida eating my Mission
No, never do that.
pork rinds.
Never do that.
Without sharing.
Never ever
Come
do
on.
that. Everybody follow the lemon girl.
It's called sharing, Harry. Sharing is caring.
Uh-huh.
You need to share.
Yeah, I know. Trudy's.
Yes, please. Can you get me a oh, don't smash the baconettes, man. Smash it. Can you get me a cherry cola, Zevia?
Yeah, where are they?
Above the cola 6-pack on the second to the bottom shelf right there. $3.99. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. $3.99 for, oh, that's 8. Yeah, just one. What about if I make like a little lasagna casserole and take it with us? Then
Sure.
all we have to do is reheat it.
Yeah, be good.
Ooh, that sounds good. I think I'll do that. Now, do we want ricotta cheese or cottage cheese in it? That's the question.
Cottage cheese.
We're at the Walden stand.
Yeah, it is too.
I'm gonna get a pancake syrup now. Should I make chaffles ahead of time?
Yes,
This
why
has
not?
got a bunch of gunkies on it.
Yeah, you should.
You should?
Yeah.
Think
You
it
just
should?
put them in the freezer and then you just.
And then we can take them with us. We
do you
have
get?
to take the toaster. So we have chaffle Legos.
Well, why don't you get a toaster for this thing?
Well, I will, but I can't get one today. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Chaffles.
Yeah, what are we gonna make?
I don't know. I'll figure that out. Here's sharp cheddar.
Yeah.
We'll shred it. Take it with us.
I'll shred the whole thing if you want.
Yep, I do. I want. They have almond cheese spread for those of you who are not lactose intolerant. You guys can try some of the almond cheeses that are out there. Harry and I used to eat them when we were vegan, and they're very good. Well, we're gonna eat it pretty quick. In case we need lettuce, we got some. Now, off to get some ground hamburger. Let's see what they have on sale. Maybe they have steak on sale too. Go. Okay, they have 80/20 on sale for $3.57. So that's good. I'm gonna get 2. I got one to take and one to leave at home. So let's get 2 and get out of everybody's way, shall we? Ooh, look at those ribs. Ooh, I gotta go check those out. Look at the hatch chilies. They're bigger than my hand. Ooh, they're huge and beautiful. Look at them. Look at that. Oh, stuffed with cheese, wrapped in
Oh, those
bacon.
would be really good.
Oh yeah.
Especially wrapped in bacon bits.
$2.99 a pound. Look at that, you guys, for 12 bucks. Ooh, maybe I should put it in the Instapot. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Let's go over here.
Gonna cook all that stuff
Get
today.
out of the way. I'm excited. This is the haul of the day. I'm excited.
All of the day.
I got ribs. Sally, we should give Sally one of those bones when we're done. She'll look like she's carrying a dinosaur. She'll look like Dino on the Flintstones, carrying her dinosaur bone to her little hovel. 0 sugar. They have Kinders. 0 sugar. Teaspoons. See, that's a lot. Reduced sugar. No, that's not going to do it either. We're going to have to go to. Sprouts. Got my salsa verde and my salsa brava.
Good. was worried about that.
Yep, got some of
Because
both.
I gotta have it for the weekend.
I do too. Just in case, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's take all this home. We got way more than what we need, but we're also going away in another little while. Okay. Hey everybody, we're home. We went to Joe's for breakfast. Crystal, I mailed out your package. You're supposed to get it on Monday. She won the electric kettle. Got back to me in record time. So we got that out at the post office. It's coming priority mail, so you should get that on Monday. We stopped by our post box and got some stuff that I want to share with everybody. For right now, I want to share with our shopping at Bash's grocery haul looks like for $159. Yes, indeed. I got some grass-fed, cage-free eggs, Hickman brand, which is local. I'm really excited about these ribs. These are beef back ribs, and we got them on sale for $2.99. This is 4.31 pounds, you guys, and this is beautiful. I mean, these are beautiful. I am so excited. Look at that. I'm gonna have to cook these when we get back, though, you guys. And they're gonna have to go slow and slow. I want that meat to fall off the bone. In the back row here, we've got some La Victoria Salsa Brava, some Hertz Salsa Verde, some Famous Dave sugar-free, some Heinz tomato ketchup. You guys, this is so much less expensive than Primal, even though Primal is a cleaner brand. We've got some kicked up horseradish, some pancake syrup, some sugar-free red raspberry preserves, and some blackberry jam preserves, or blackberry jam. Got some Philadelphia cream cheese. Got some Parmesan. This was less expensive than the little brick I wanted to get. The brick was $8. This was $3.49, this one. I didn't have much choices in the ricotta, so I got the whole milk ricotta cheese for my lasagna I want to make. Got some shredded lettuce, just to give us a little crunch. Got some Tillamook sharp cheddar cheese. Harry's gonna be grating cheese. A little bit of mozzarella, fresh grated. We're gonna grate this cheese too. Got 2 big packages, family package, 2.5 pounds for $3.47. It's 80/20 ground beef. I love Bash's beef. $8.50 for this package. 700.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. I hope not.
Oh God, don't say that. Nobody eat again.
$7.91 for this. So we got 4 pounds. We got about 5 pounds. So that's not bad. I got some Hebrew National all natural uncured beef franks for Harry and I on our camping trip. You guys, I've never tried the queso flavored chicharrones. We got them for our little trip. I'm excited about trying those. Harry likes these. He used to drink Bang, then he went to Rain, and now he's having these on occasion. It's an occasional treat, not an everyday thing.
Can't see the label.
There it is. I had to look down. Ice is what he drinks. I got some cherry Zevia and 2 of our most favorite ginger root beer. I like the ginger root beer better than the creamed because I like the bite. I used to love Barks root beer because of that bite that it had. And I just like it better. I love the taste of the creamed, but I really like this. That's my favorite. Anyway, you guys, I gotta put this away. We're going to be doing some food prepping for this camping trip, so you guys come back and I'll share once I put all this away. But when we come back next week, I'm making ribs. You guys tell me how you make your ribs, because I haven't made ribs in since I was home before I even got married, like in high school. It was the last time I ever had ribs homemade. So tell me how you make yours. Tell me your secret recipe, please. These are the beef ones. And I want to cook them in the oven, low and slow. Do you cook them at 250? How many hours do you cook them? What do you put on them? Leave me a comment below, seriously. And if I choose your recipe, I'll spread it out to everybody. So let me know. Unless it's a secret and you want to keep it a secret, and then you don't have to tell me, don't have to share. Or you can just tell me and say, keep it a secret. Then I'll just have this beautiful, delicious fall off the bone meat and say, you know what, this was Cindy's recipe and it's a secret. Sorry. Or this is Jim's recipe It was a secret because Jim, you know how to do these. He's my buddy, Jim West, man. Send me how you do those last ribs you shared with me that were fall off the bone good. Anyway, you guys, see you in the next segment. Harry was kind enough to fold my bacon and get it all ready to go in the oven. Yes, indeed. This is going into a cold oven. I'm going to set the temperature at 400 degrees. And they're going to cook for 40 minutes. I have got eggs in a pan of water with a little salt, and I'm going to boil some hard eggs so that I can make deviled eggs, you guys. I have some coleslaw. I'm going to make some quick, easy, I have coleslaw makins.
Is that why she'll have something to throw at me when she gets mad at me in the trailer?
Because you don't like coleslaw. I love coleslaw. I've got the cabbage mix that I'm going to be sharing in just a minute on how I make my coleslaw. Super easy, super simple. So come back in the next segment, you guys. My glasses are fogged up from going out to Arvita and putting stuff in the refrigerator, you guys, because we're packing up tonight. We're heading out first thing in the morning. Got some Waterloo black cherry. It's delicious. I love this stuff.
I like this stuff.
It's good. The only flavor we didn't buy was pineapple at the time. We've tried most of them, but anyway, you guys, I'm making super easy, super simple coleslaw my way. I got a bag of tricolored coleslaw, just a pound of it. 16 ounces, just put it in a bowl. Depends on how wet or how dry you like your coleslaw, but I have got 1 cup chosen avocado mayonnaise. 1 cup going in. And sometimes it looks too dry, but you guys, overnight it gets wet. It pulls the moisture out, especially when you salt it, and I'm going to be salting mine. Now, here's my trick. I love organic rice vinegar. You want to make sure it's the organic rice vinegar that has 0 carbs, that does not have any added sugar, because it's naturally sweeter. And it really adds flavor. And I put a tablespoon in, at least. So I'm putting a tablespoon in. And I'm going to smear that into the mayonnaise a little bit. Mix it all up. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on here. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. Salt and pepper to taste. And I'm going to stir this up. Then I'm going to taste it for sweetness, because I like a little sweetness. And I've got stevia to taste. It's just smearing the mayonnaise together with the rice, and I want to taste just that. So let me get a spoon before I stir it in. And you can gauge if it needs more or less right now while it's all smeared on top. I'm going to put 2 drops, and it's really hard to do drops of stevia.
Yeah, I know. It comes out in like blocks. A lot at one time, you know.
There. Smear this on top. Smear it around. Stevia is super potent.
On a hard spoon, wouldn't it be easier?
No, I'm just smearing it across the top. I'm kind of blending it across the top without stirring it into a bowl yet. Now I'm going to taste it with the other end here. It's my coleslaw, so I can eat it.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat any of that. That's all yours, man. I'm not a coleslaw person.
I'm going to put a little bit more in. Going in. And I'm putting another tablespoon of vinegar because I want that tart and tangy, sweet and sour taste to my 2 tablespoons. That's it. Now, smear this around through the top. It's all about a taste. It's what taste do you want yours to taste like? Now let me taste that and tell you. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to get the big boy out, the big spoon, and just stir it up and cover it overnight. It'll wilt the coleslaw overnight. The salt will pull out some of the juice, and it'll be delicious. A little bit more salt. This is super fine salt. There we go. we go, you guys. It'll pull the water out of the coleslaw overnight, and it will make this look much wetter than it does right now. If you make it too wet in the beginning, then all you have is sog. So you have to let it go overnight. At least I do. I like moist coleslaw, but I don't want it too soggy. That's just me. Everybody has a little different. We used to go to a restaurant down on 2nd Street in Long Beach called Northwoods, and it had snow on the roof. It was a big log cabin, peanut shells on the floor. And they used to serve these delicious, huge hamburgers with coleslaw inside, and I absolutely loved them. So, and let's just see how easy that is, you guys. Then tomorrow I'm going to have coleslaw all weekend. Yes, indeed, I've got a little lid for this absolutely perfect container, which is what I like these little containers for. I'm going to get the lid covered up. Something else. All done and ready to go. Next, it's hamburger. I'm going to make half of this for Sally and ground hamburger. Maybe I'll make it all in ground hamburger because I am going to make lasagna. And then I'll make hamburger patties with this one. Got my coleslaw. See, it's already wilting, you guys. It's already getting wet and moist. I did nothing else to it. That'll be delicious. Ooh, man, that smells good. Going in. It's going in. Harry's going to grate some cheese. Now I heard the word hamburger and cheese. I'm going to make ground hamburger. Harry's going to grate the cheese, you guys. So he can't film me and I can't film him, but we'll share when we're done. Yes, indeed. Ah, you guys, man, my kitchen's hot. I had to turn my air conditioner down to 74. The bacon's almost done. I got our hamburger, ground hamburger cooked for my lasagna. I got Sally's portion out right here. My eggs have been cooled and in an ice bath. They're just waiting to be peeled.
That's Sally's right there.
That's Sally's. And now I've got our huge hamburger patties. Oh man, look at those.
Now, those don't look big in there.
They don't. But they're half a pound a piece.
Yeah.
I took that 2 pounds and made 4 big beef burgers so we can have these camping.
Nice.
So now we just got to wash all the dishes later, but I'm
That's
moving
all
right along.
That.
I'm moving right along. Okay, so that's done. Oh. Got my casserole dish, and let me check out the bacon. Let's take a peeky see. Watch out, Sally. You guys, I forgot to push start on my bacon, so I'm judging it by looks and smell. I think it needs, what do you think, a little bit more?
Yeah, a little longer.
A little longer? Just a little bit longer. It's on 8 minutes. It may only take 5. So you guys come back when it's bacon. Yes, indeed. But I'm humming right along, moving right along. We took all of our condiments and everything else out that was already done into our Vita, and we're airing it out, and I've got everything, all my cheeses ground. Oh, but don't let me forget the cheeses and stuff. We're going to take out the food that I prepped after it's all done and cool, so it doesn't heat up the refrigerator.
I don't think we'll forget the food.
You don't think we'll forget the food?
No, I don't think there'll be a problem with that one.
Okay. Anyway, you guys, we'll see you when the bacon's done. She sees hamburger. She heard hamburger. She heard the word hamburger. Would you like some hamburgers, Al? Yes. She says, I know you made some, Mom. Okay. Shake it off.
Wait, sit down. Oh, thank you. There you go.
She says, I'll dance. I'll shake your hand. I'll lay down. Do whatever you want. I'll just take some hamburger. Yeah. She's had cheese. She's had hamburger. Yeah. She's a good girl. Okay. It's bacon time. It's bacon time. Harry,
First
get out.
Water time. Where the heck? This is yours.
You can have it. Go ahead. I know we're dying of heat in front of a 400-degree oven and an air fryer and everything else, and then in the trailer. Woo! But we're humming right along.
And guess where we're going? We're going to the desert.
Yeah, camping. We're the only ones going to be in that campground.
Yeah, we're probably going to
got a couple of really.
Hey, look at the idiots.
Hard-
Oh, it must be new.
You must be kind of new here.
Yeah.
Camping. Never been in Arizona before. Well, actually, yeah, we live here.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
See, that looks pretty good.
It does. considering I did not turn on the
It might be a
timer.
little overcooked.
No, they don't look overcooked. Don't say that. That's beautiful bacon.
I'm gonna do this.
Beautiful, beautiful bacon. Yes, indeed.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. Here you go. Ah, yeah, bacon's hot. Do I have a rosy glow to my cheeks?
Oh yeah.
Where'd my other ones go? Did you have? I'm losing utensils.
Look into here.
No, because that's a bunch of dishes that need to be washed. Oh, dishwasher. Dishwasher. It's bacon time. It's bacon time. Wendy's going to put the bacon over. Yes, I am.
Got Al.
Oh, man. You
Go,
guys.
baby.
Took a lot of bravery to get prep cooking in this kitchen.
No
with a
kidding.
with a 400-degree oven that I'm going to make some lasagna in next.
It's 113 outside.
Oh,
Or
man.
whatever it is.
It's humid today because it was sprinkling rain all day yesterday. And so we've got the humidity in my hair.
I know, and it hit the ground.
It did.
Some.
Got all the cars dirty.
Not very. It did hit the ground, but it wasn't a full rain. You know, it was sort of like every other rain.
It was just, yep, it just sprinkled a little bit. Just enough to get the cars all dirty. But all day long. And dreary. It was dreary this morning, which we haven't had a dreary day. We used to have that in California. By the beach. You know, high fog,
What? Where?
California. At the beach.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It was dreary.
Remember waking up in the morning out
In
there
the
on
fog.
the beach in the van?
The fog, yes. That was fun. El Capitan State
Uh-huh.
Beach up in Northern California.
We were in our 20s.
Yep. Harry and I used to have a van, and we'd hit the road on Friday night. I'd tell Harry, we're just going to do a loop.
Yes. I knew what that meant.
He knew he was going to be gone all weekend on a
Uh-huh.
loop, because I'd do a loop that meant we'd go to Nevada, loop around, go through Mojave Desert, do some rock hounding, go through Red Rock Canyon, and come home.
Yep.
Or go up to Oregon, Mount Shasta, do a big loop, come back Highway 49, check out the gold prospecting, and come home. Okay, you guys, on to the next.
I gotta find those videos. Because I took
Yes, you
videos
did.
of us doing some really stupid things.
Yeah, like crawling into caves where nobody knew we were, laying down in a hole this big, digging at the roof with no mining hat on. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
That was me. Yeah. Okay, you guys, on to the next. We'll see you guys in the next segment. But I'm just moving right along. Hey everyone, I made this delicious lasagna. And if you're interested in this, I've put this out on my Keto Cooking with Wendy channel. The recipe's there as well, but you guys, Harry begged me, come back to me, Harry. Harry begged me to let him have this for dinner instead of taking it camping, so we'll take
right.
leftovers camping. He begged me.
Yep.
He just said, oh, I've got,
got
to
that
have
on my
that.
knees.
He said, I've got to have that in my life. He did. That's what he said. You guys, this is amazing, easy lasagna. Look at the lasagna noodles. I'm not going to tell you what I used. You guys have to go watch Keto Cooking with Wendy and check out my easy, simple lasagna and see what I used for lasagna noodles, because I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised because these are amazing. You guys know what that means. Gotta eat now. That lasagna
Oh, man.
is homemade lasagna.
She won't
You
have
could
any
serve
more.
that to anybody that likes lasagna and they would like it. You guys can, I mean, it's really good. We're taking this with us tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right. You can't have any because
She
I
won't let me have
originally
any more.
made it for when we go camping. Ooh, he's mad at me. He's growling at me because he wanted some, and I said, no, put the lid on it. Yes, indeed. Okay, you guys, I've got some pickles here. Not very many left, but you know what this is great for? Pickling eggs. Yes, it is. I've got hard-boiled eggs. Harry peeled them for me. Thank you, Harry. I'm going to put a couple in here.
Oh, one more in there.
Well, I want some deviled eggs.
Oh, okay.
I made them for deviled eggs, but you know what? I think I'm going to take them in our Vita and make deviled eggs tomorrow. Or we could leave them in here overnight in the pickle juice. Take this pickle jar and then make pickled deviled eggs tomorrow. Ooh, doesn't that sound good?
Sure.
Do we have room in the refrigerator for more jars in the wall?
Mm-hmm.
How many will fit in here?
You fit on the bottom shelf.
Well, we gotta have pickles because we're going to take our one more fit.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you get one more in there too.
No, well, I could if I here. Let me empty out a little bit of juice.
No.
Yes, because it's at the top. I want to put one more egg in.
You think you could get one more in there?
I don't know.
If you can't, you're gonna be screwed. Well, you're gonna be out of room. I don't think I'd push it.
A dilemma. It's a pickle. It's a pickle dilemma. It's a pickle dilemma. Okay, I'm gonna take these 3 little guys. Keep those pickled. And tomorrow in our Vita, I'm gonna make some deviled eggs. Yes, indeed. Got to take a container to put them in, so I don't have anything. But what I really like about eggs is you can peel them, you can eat them, you can take these with you, you can eat them just hard-boiled plain, you can eat them with a sandwich, you can do all kinds of things, including pickle them. Yes, you can. Anyway, you guys, I think we're ready to go. I've got some lasagna, I've got pickled eggs, I've done my hamburger patties for hamburgers, we're taking the hot dogs, I made coleslaw. Anything else you can think of, dear?
Nope.
We're taking pork rinds, we filled up all the food, I've got a load of laundry in, doing Harry's t-shirts. Woman's work, man. Woman's work, never done. Anyway, you guys, we're going to go ahead and close this out tonight.
You know who came up with that? Another woman.
Well, you think a woman's work is done? Well, Harry thinks I sit on the couch watching soap operas and eating bonbons. That's right. Oh, sugar-free bonbons. Fat bombs. Fat bombs. Sit there, just relax while he slaves away at the computer. That's what he thinks. Yes, indeed. I promised Mom I'd go see her, you guys, and it's 6:28. So I do need to get over there and talk to her and visit with her a little bit because we are going away and we're going to be in our Vita for a couple days. So you guys.
The dog is going crazy.
Stella keeps saying goodnight.
She keeps jumping up and down.
But don't forget, you guys, like, subscribe, ring that little bell, hit the notification so you get notified every time we upload a video. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, you guys. We'll see you right here tomorrow. If you want to see how to make this lasagna, go here right now. Sally Girl is saying goodnight. What was that? What was that little Oh, I think I've got some hamburger for you. I just made it. Just made a whole big old container.